Hi there, Bonnie Power here. This is step 3, which is promoting. And promoting means promoting your thought leadership and promoting your business. So there's 5 ways to raise your profile, and which I find is the best way to really promote your business on LinkedIn. And these are to create pillar content, which is basically creating, as I've talked about in the previous step 2, creating frameworks and content based on your methodologies, your IP, the system, the philosophies that you have. So that's pillar content, and I would suggest that you write at least once a fortnight. I would suggest that you put it onto your website first, and then just for all of the SEO, love to go to your website and then create like an almost duplicate and pop it onto your LinkedIn profile, and then as an article, and then you say to people who are interested in reading that, say, check out my blog. This post was firstly posted on my website, but if you're interested in seeing any more posts or articles, click over to my website. And then I do that because I want you to actually have the start building up your for your Google tracking. You've got cookies. Ideally, you'll have cookies for the Facebook retargeting. So if you don't have that, then ask your web developer, because what you want to do is you want to have the option to start collecting information so that you can start to retarget people. And also, if your clients are actually on Facebook, it doesn't hurt just to put the Facebook cookie on your website now, and so start driving people over, because it's all about the whole thing of preeminence. If you're seen in like 7 different areas around the web or offline, you'll become more trusted rather than them just seeing you on LinkedIn. So that's pillar content. That's the thing that you sort of do once a fortnight. What you would spend the majority of your time doing is the other 4. So the popular content is actually finding content that's really becoming popular in your industry for the topics that you want to be known for, and actually sharing them with your connections on LinkedIn as an update. And the best way to find popular content is to go to places like buzzsumo.com, and there's lots of other different tools and things you can use, but that will actually show you what it'll say what are your keywords. So you might say mortgage broking or financial services or asset management or whatever it is, and they will give you a list of articles that are trending right now on LinkedIn, on the internet, on Facebook, on Twitter, on Instagram, and you can check them out. And if you like any of them, you can share the link, and then you put your little comment on what your take. So if you really agree with one of the points, then you might say something about that, because people are always interested to hear your take on that industry news. Then the third bit is the priming content, and this is what you do like every day. You might put like an educational graphic, just say like maybe it's a tip of the week, or maybe it'll be an inspirational quote based on. And I always say to people, you need to think about the values that you want to be known for, and the values that you want your company, your team to work by, and then you indoctrinate your team and also your prospective clients around those values through the inspirational quotes, so people can easily tell what you value as a company, and that'll come through on the people's feed. So they'll start to see your name. They'll the whole idea of familiarity, when they see your name coming up in their LinkedIn feed, will build the trust. Because what you're going to do in step 4 is to actually connect with them and ask them for a conversation. Then you've got your partners content. So if you have got joint venture partners and you want to support them, you would promote them to your group if you believe that they will be interested in their content. And also, if there's like an influencer within your market that you would like to develop a relationship with, you can share their content and also put your comments on there. And then the last one is participation content. And I love this one. This is something that is just sort of brand new that I'm trialing out, and it's working really well. And it's all about the thing of like, if you're going to go to networking, if you're going to an industry event, if you're going to be hosting something, what you really want to do is start trying to see if anyone else is actually going to the same event. So you might put something out on an update on LinkedIn and say, you know, I'm looking forward to this event. Is anyone else going? And start to really build the buzz around that. So, because the thing is, it's really hard to develop a relationship online. So if you are going to get all the effort of going to this event or hosting an event, you want to attract as many people as you possibly can to that event. So you're sort of killing a few birds with one stone. You're meeting up with, you know, maybe 15, 20 different people who it's all good to sort of touch base and say hello to in the flesh. So that's the way to really start promoting your business, your IP, your thought leadership, your personal brand on LinkedIn. So let's get set for the next step.